So guys, you may saw the videos of Dave Palumbo where he, makes fun of Louis Marco and mocks off Louis Marco, how he, the accent Louis Marco has, how he talks, how he spells names like he doesn't, Louis Marco doesn't say Greg Valentino, for example. He says Greg Valentino and Dave Palumbo, you know what I mean. So he made a lot of fun of him recently, and he had a surprise show with Greg Valentino and a lot of guests, where he did make fun of Louis too, and he says he's somebody that is sitting there in front of his laptop and commenting, and thinks that he does have more knowledge than Dave Palumbo and all the guys who are in the scene actively, okay, or were in the scene actively. And he probably sees it as a YouTube sensation and what the fuck, and he says, do you think it's fair? Do you think that's fair? Or things like that, okay? And my impression of that and my solution for the problem is, or what I think is, that I think that Dave Palumbo is basically jealous, and really, really jealous of Louis Marco, because Louis Marco has probably 10 times more subscribers. Louis Marco has 10 times more views, more fans, and Louis Marco can make a living actually out of YouTube, okay? Because he's putting so much content out, and he does long videos, not only videos for 3-4 minutes, but 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and so he has a lot of advertisement going on. And even like I said, with YouTube alone you can't make a lot of money, but there are some guys, of course, in the world who can make a living out of it, and Louis Marco is one of them, okay? And I think that just Louis Marco does it, he does just sit in front of the laptop, and he can make a living out of it. And Dave Palumbo has a studio and a brand and things like that, goes to the shows, does coverage, and he still doesn't have the attention Louis has. And I think that's the problem for Dave. And once I know it, probably you will find it. Dave Palumbo even wanted to interview Louis Marco once, or wanted to have him in a live talk together with other guys, but Louis Marco seemed like didn't want it, so he didn't want it, he didn't do it, but he did. Dave Palumbo seems like he offered him that in the past, so I think Louis Marco just declined it for whatever reasons, and maybe Dave Palumbo is just disappointed that Louis Marco is not working with together with Dave and does not support Dave. So maybe that's the solution. But I think most of all, if RX Muscle would have like for 500,000 subscribers, I think he wouldn't even talk about Louis, because then he wouldn't be jealous, because then he would be as successful as Louis, or maybe a little more successful. So what do you think, guys? Do you think it's fair that Louis Marco has so much views and subscribers? I think it is, because on YouTube everybody has the same chances, everybody can make videos, but the people who are watching it, they are the people who decide if they are clicking on the video or not. They make the views, so you guys make the views. That's the thing. And if people would be interested... Sorry guys, my phone just shut down, but I will continue right now. The thing is that if Louis Marco wouldn't have the views and the subscribers and everything like that, the buzz going around him, then he wouldn't make a living out of it too. He wouldn't have the views he has, he wouldn't be that successful how he is. So the people who are making the videos, they can only make the videos. The people decide what they want to watch, or what they want to support and subscribe, and what they want to sponsor, and who they want to follow. So I think it's not that Louis Marco has an edge over these guys. He's just way more productive in the video scene, and he has a good basement and a good fan following that he can make, and he does make a lot of views and a good living. And he is covering much more than just bodybuilding contests and IFBB pro bodybuilders. He talks about everything that goes into the sport, like Synthol victims, gym fails, comedy things, interviews with some natural guys, or wannabe naturals or whatever, okay. So he does know that, you can't only make the videos around the Mr. Olympia where the focus is on the contests bodybuilding, but you have to do it around all the seasons. So when there is not a big buzz in contest bodybuilding, you still have to find something to make good views on, and that's not always easy. I know that for myself. I had some videos of Cavalloroni back then when the buzz was on. They had, like 100,000 views. Now I have videos, they have 100 views. Okay, that's the thing. And that's YouTube. YouTube is a hard business. It's not like Louis Marco is a guy who has a big advantage. It doesn't. He knows the game. He knows how it, functions, so he does it. And that's what people, Dave probably could learn a lot of Louis Marco if they would cooperate. And some things in YouTube, okay, the topic is on YouTube. But I don't know, I don't think that will be a cooperation. I think that basically Dave Palumbo is just jealous of Louis Marco, and Louis maybe does give a fuck, but he doesn't have to give a fuck because he's very successful doing what he does without harming and being jealous of other people. That was my 2 cents, guys. Sorry. Subscribe me on my YouTube. It's not Louis Marco, my YouTube. It's Dennis World of Bodybuilding, DennisFit96, YouTube/DennisFit96. And my Instagram is Dennis Lifestyle. So stay tuned, guys, and comment below.